So I played the Dragon Ball FighterZ open beta on Switch, and I wanted to share some of my thoughts on the game with the internet here real quick. As a guy that absolutely cannot stand arcade fighting games, I actually really like Dragon Ball FighterZ, but when I played it on PS4 with a friend, it didn't really do anything to change my mind on the genre. However, on the Switch, I actually found that I like it a hell of a lot more. There's a lot of little things, like how the online is much more stable even when playing with people with poor connections, or I feel like the frame rate's been improved from the original outside of some combat some, like on victory screens. But there's more to it than that. Now, shun me if you must, but when it comes to arcade fighters, I can't stand the DualShock 4 at all. I mean, I can use it, but this is the only genre that I just don't like it very much. It feels sorta off in my hands, and this comfort issue has heavily impacted my enjoyment of the game on PS4. My hands just prefer the Switch Pro controller to an astounding degree, and when I played the game with this controller, all of my comfort issues just vanish, and I found it to be a much smoother experience. Next, there's the addition of a second control method called Simple Mode, and with this goes a long way. In Simple Mode, you no longer need to do any quarter circle combinations to do your special or ultimate attacks. Instead, you hold down a combination of L or R buttons and press another button to do these moves. You can still use the quarter circle inputs to do the special attacks, so you can actually mix up the playstyle some, but I found that this actually allowed me to feel more in control of my movements, and this kind of accessibility really goes a long way to getting new players into a game. As much as it sounds like an easy mode style, it really doesn't make it easier to do things, it just offers an alternative way to play, and I actually really like this control scheme a lot more. I can tell it was designed just for single Joy-Con controls and all, but honestly it makes me feel like the single Joy-Con isn't an inferior way to play the game, and that alone is really impressive. Other than that, it is the exact same beta we had on the other consoles, only much smoother since ArcSys has improved their netcode since then, and added the alternate control scheme. Though I don't think God Goku and Vegeta were usable in the old beta, and they are here, so that's a plus. If the whole game is this good on Switch, then I highly recommend it, especially to those that were on the fence with the game the first time around. Maybe you'll get more out of it this time, as I did. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys at the next sunset.